When I reviewed the Nostalgia Critic episode on Osmosis Jones, I added a note that I wasn't promising a look at his standalone Disneycember review of Inside Out because the main attraction already had a lot of garbage to sort through, and at the top of the list was comparing the 2001 Warner Brothers film to the 2015 Pixar film. Go check it out for context, but the too long didn't watch of it is how this idiot, who is the face of internet film reviews for better or for worse, thought anatomy and psychology were the same thing and thus rendered the two films comparable and one superior to the other on that non-existent merit. Not only was it an apples and oranges fallacy that was so massive the earth itself would crack under the weight, but it ends up tainting the standalone Disneycember review of Inside Out. Upon revisit, this Disneycember is actually fine on its own. I still think that this movie is outclassed by Ratatouille, WALL-E, and The Incredibles before it, and it has a couple of really stupid joy moments that prevent it from earning the S tier, but the A tier is still well earned, and the heavy tell don't show knocks it down to a B tier, but hey, you gotta explain the more complex and abstract field of psychology in a children's film somehow. A sequel or spin-off series sounds nice, but I doubt it's going to have that same level of research and polish found in the film. Keep in mind, this is the Disneycember on its own merits. If you take into account his Osmosis Jones review, this one becomes tarnished while also making the Osmosis review even worse to sit through. You know Inside Out is a psychology-focused film. Why did that make you think comparing it to a buddy cop story about medicine and human anatomy was going to be a fair playing ground? You go on and on about how sadness is completely normal to experience, but absolutely scoff at characters in other movies going through a justified, heroic blue screen of death, and you contributed to creating a toxic work environment for your producers and didn't even flinch. And I also just love how that closing statement of how Disney is still bringing creativity to the table aged like milk. A lot sure happened in 7 years.